Alright. I've been hearing some crazy things about this chapter, so it better slap. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Pencil Green. Here we are to do a live reaction to chapter 186 of Jujutsu Kaisen, which is known as Tokyo Number 2 Colony Part 5. And I don't have a name for it yet because I haven't read the chapter, but obviously I've been spoiled at the wazoo by this. I know a whole bunch, but I'm still very excited to read it since I've been staving off reading anything. Since I haven't been able to do live reactions, and I'm committed to trying to do live reactions for every single series I review, and maybe even once I don't, who knows, we'll find out. I've been intrigued about these because I've heard so much good stuff. So let's hop right into it. Enemy, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, Jujutsu Kaisen. I love the musical notes. And why you have his hand up like that? But let's see. Click. Ooh. He was shrinking. So, interestingly, wow, Kashimo lost his staff. So I wonder how important that staff. Golly, he's sent through a couple things. I guess that staff is not coming back unless he can like electritize it, like use electricity to bring it back to him or something like that. I have no idea. That staff may be gone for good. Let's see. So interesting. So he is flaring with what assumingly is cursed energy in this shot, but then he goes through the buildings and he loses it. Well, I guess maybe it would just be too much to draw. It would be way too much to draw repeatedly, so I guess it's just implied from this point on. Okay, so interesting. So he punches Hajime through these, but then he's immediately there, which is cool considering how fast Hajime has been shown to be. It's cool to see that Hakari can pretty much keep pace with his own strikes, even if Hajime is like struggling to keep pace with him. It's really cool. Okay, so he goes in, swing. Ooh. So he flips, drop kick. Ah, okay, but Hajime's reacting now. Now he's on guard. Seemingly, it looks like he got, at least it seems like this shot was off guard, because now Hajime is very specifically reacting to him. Ooh, but it looks like, yeah, he did graze him. So Hajime was able to react, but he did get grazed. That's why his nose is bleeding. This is the panel I kept seeing. Do you feel it, single? What's your name? Once again, coming from a dude who doesn't actually really watch anime that much, I really wonder who's going to voice Hajime. And Hakari. Like, obviously, like, I'm not sure. Once again, I've always been, like, tossed up on how I'd voice Hakari. Like, I'm not sure if I just voice him, like, it sounds bad. Like, yeah, you feel it, single? Like that kind of, I'm not exactly sure, but, like, that slightly deeper register and, like, a little bit, like, that bit of arid confidence and stuff like that. Like, you feel it, single? Kenji Hakari, but you can call me Ken. Like, stuff like that. Essentially pretty much how I figured Ishigori would sound, just based off his looks. But then again, for Hajime, I'd be like, what's your name? Let me see, any more voice lines. Do as you like. You're with that panda, right? Like, kind of a raspier voice, almost sparking. And obviously because he's electricity. Weird stuff. I might as well just become a voice actor at this point. But that's difficult, we'll see. Do you feel tingle? What's that? My cursed energy trait barely affects this guy. So, essentially he's staving off Hajime's like direct hit. I'm assuming because of the overflowing cursed energy, it's kind of hard. Like, a domain is made from cursed energy, but it's not, and it's composed of cursed energy, but everything in it, like, you still can identify the sorcerer within. Meanwhile, Hakari is kind of like seemingly a walking domain right now. Let's see. Combining my curse, I'm sorry, I'm leaning in so deep, but I can't read that. Combining my trait and curse technique effect. Curse energy punch, curse energy block. Curse energy punch plus trait, curse energy block, but gets a shock. Makes it difficult to defend with simple physical reinforcement through curse energy. His curse energy output is high enough that he can ignore that. It's mysterious music. So he can hear music. Alright. So, I think this sounds like Hajime would have trouble with a lot of people. Maybe, well, obviously Gojo, but at least 2 people in particular, actually, now I think about it. He would have trouble with Yuta, too, because Yuta is just so overflowing with curse energy. Like, if you remember the diagram of what we saw when Itadori first, like, sensed Yuta, it was pretty much this, like, so much curse energy that was just outflowing from it at all times, that I doubt Hakari would, or Hajime would really be able to use his trait with Yuta. That's interesting. Fascinating. I'm Kashimo. This is Hajime Kashimo, the one with 100 points. Ooh, fancy. Hey, if I win, let me use your points. Do as you like. You're with that. So he agreed. Hakari doesn't care. He's like, yeah, sure. Why not? Go ahead. Tell me what you know about Sukuna if you live through that. Oh, okay. Nice equal bear. Back and forth. Car, you good, bro? Were you not on a cursed energy bonus, my boy? Did he bust? In front of the kids? I know, like, Hajime is 400 plus years old, but like, cursed energy bonus, it's time to fly. I just watched a man bust from too much cursed energy. You know, I guess you learn something new every day. But, ugh, that's a little nutty right there. Well, more than a little nutty, if you know what I'm saying. But, alright. Okay, so Hajime goes in for a kick. Alright, so once again, Hajime seems to be using, like, the draw in part of his technique. So it looks like that part was negated. Interesting. And it does seem like Hajime is able to just fight Hakari around. Like, it doesn't seem like a problem. Even though Hakari's amped right now. Oop! Never mind. Never mind. Don't disappoint. The moment he got a little confident, he got punched straight to the jaw. And Hakari, yep, I saw these two, the dance moves. Yeah, he's literally pelvic thrusting. Oh my. You know, as long as he's having fun. As long as he's having fun. I'm not going to fight him. If someone has a problem with Hakari's dance moves, you go fight him. It ain't going to be me. Let's see. Ooh, I love it too. Like, the punch, blitz, into the kick to the stomach. That's cool. And not bad at all. It looks like, at least, if he does have RCT, he's not using it yet. Which is interesting. I'm wondering, if he does have it, what's the limit of damage he has to take before he starts using it? And if he doesn't have it, how much damage he's going to let himself take before he really considers it? Okay. So kick to the stomach. Okay. But since, yeah, once again, I love Gege's fight continuity. So since Hakari buried his leg in Hajime's stomach, Hajime can react, grab. Ooh, interesting. How does he do that? Yeah, he grabs it, throws him a little bit, then elbows him. But up, okay. So in the middle of being elbowed, Hakari managed to like yank him towards him. Ooh, interesting. Golly. And Hajime just pops right back up. He's like a bug. Not a bug, a cockroach. Like, he's just like straight. I don't care. You can hurt me all you want, Batman. But it's very interesting to see. I've charged up enough. Ooh. Oh, so he's charging up. Interesting. I gotta take a sip. It is hot in my room, and I cannot turn on anything, or else the noise will be too crazy. But interesting, very interesting. He's charging up. But it seems like he says he's charged up enough. So whatever he does here, it's not even his charged up limit. Ooh, okay, so the lightning comes out. This is the direct hit thing that we saw with Panda before. That hit Panda's older sister. So Hakari does react to it. He does react. The thing is though, right? Like, say we count this as a reaction feat and not like a, what's it called? Like, spot dodging. Like straight up, oh, I see where it's coming from and I avoid it. To be fair, he didn't avoid it fully. Obviously, we see his arm gets blown off. But can we use Kashimo, Hajime, as like, can we use him as real lightning? I know he's based off the Thunder God, I'm pretty sure. But can we use that as real lightning? Because if we could, that'd be nice. He's dead meat, time to pile it on. I give Hakari credit. Like, this must have happened before or something. Like, he's fighting just fine without one arm. He counterattacked after that, but it's two. Oh! Ali. What the? Hakari of the Jackpot while with Idle Death Gamble, resulting in an enormous unlimited, resulting in a bonus of unlimited cursed energy. Wow. Throughout the round. Immediately after your Jackpot, the private Pure Love Train theme song, Admiring You, plays for 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Reverse curse technique. Hakari never learned reverse curse technique. However, the unlimited curse energy causes his body to reflexively perform reverse curse technique to prevent his body from breaking. So it's like breathing. Like, I mean, it's kind of like. I'm sorry, my chair is going crazy right now. Can I rise up a little bit? Can I rise to the heavens? There you go. Hopefully it doesn't make as much noise now, but it's still making noise. Whatever, we'll see. But it's interesting. Like, it's just a reflex rather than an active application. I wonder if he just forgets how to do it then. Like, he seems to have a decent chunk of curse energy and base anyway. So, but maybe RCT does take a lot though. Like, it is just implied directly to take up way more energy than regular curse energy usage. And obviously Hakari has a lot of curse energy, but he doesn't seem like an Ishigori or a Yuta. Like, those crazy amounts of cursed energy. So it makes sense why he probably would never learn it, because it would be too high risk to use it. Except for maybe at the end of a fight. In other words, Hakari is unkillable for 4 minutes and 11 seconds immediately after a jackpot. Furthermore, the music ended and his cursed energy is starting to recede. Domain expansion. During the round, his cursed energy has expanded. Whoa! His cursed energy and expanded curse technique replenish. As long as Hakari keeps hitting jackpot, he can open his domain. Oh, so he can just keep going. Like that's kind of crazy. Like, if I was Hakari, I would just keep running. Like, you would fight me for a minute, domain expansion. You would fight me for another minute, domain expansion. You would fight me for another minute, domain expansion. Like, I would never not have a jackpot on me. Especially considering Hakari seems to, like, at least in the Bernard fight, which I love. I still love that that's finished off screen. Like, there's no mention of Bernard. And we don't see, I highly doubt Hakari even off Bernard, because we haven't gotten a mention of Hakari's points yet. So, I wouldn't be shocked if Bernard is just like, Manga, he beat the manga out of me. Like straight up, I wouldn't be shocked if it was like that. But during the round, his curse energy will punish as long as Hakari keeps hitting the jackpot. He can open his domain over and over again. That's snap. So for a short bit, he's just Gojo. Unlimited curse energy. Well, I know Gojo technically doesn't have unlimited, and Yuna technically has more. But with the well, essentially, Hakari just has the 6 eyes. He has the 6 eyes without, like, any of the drawbacks. Like, oh no, my eyes, they're hurting. Like it doesn't necessarily matter. He's that snap. That's crazy. I like that. That's definitely a good jackpot reward. Though, I mean, I guess it makes sense. There would only be one jackpot reward. But I wonder, I mean, who knows? It's his own domain. I wonder if there are any others, or is it just always immortality? Immortality plus crazy amounts of curse energy. Honestly, I want to see, like, if firing a beam is something that just any person can do, like, if you can just poop out raw cursed energy, I wonder what would happen if, like, Hakari just went boom and just, like, started firing, like on it'd be endless, right? Like, maybe his output isn't the best, maybe that's why he's not doing that, but, like, I would legit just grab my opponent and be like, open wide, and just blast. Just gotta blast, like on some Jimmy Neutron type beat. However, really, really good chapter. I love the combat in the chapter. I love the reveal of Pure Love Train's crazy effect. I love Hajime and how he's, like, still managing to keep up with someone, like, who's literally just basically immortal. Immortal and crazy amped. Like, that's really cool, and it goes to show how strong Hajime is, even though I don't think he's Sukuna. But then again, reason, like, if we're to take some things at face value, right? Like, we take the idea that Sukuna, 15 fingers, in Itadori's mind, so this is Itadori's body, and he knows, like, he literally had all the memories and the stats and experiences that Sukuna had. And we go with him believing that Yuta can beat 15 fingers Sukuna off of seeing pretty much nothing. Like, just raw stats to raw stats. Like, I've seen arguments made that, like, oh, well, Itadori doesn't know all Sukuna's hexes. Well, Itadori also doesn't know all of Yuta's hexes, but just raw stats alone, it seems like Yuta is relative to, if not above, 15 fingers Sukuna, and that's backed up by the fact that he's able to deal with the person with the highest output, curse energy output in the culling games, and obviously curse energy output is an attack. And we know Sukuna also has cursed energy output, yet he's in the culling games and it's less than Ishigori's, and Yuta's able to just flat out juicy palm up Itadori's, well, not Itadori's, Ryu's blast, and the one with the highest output in the entire culling games, like crazy stupid. And then we know Hakari's on a roll right now, and Yuta claims that Hakari's above him and on a roll, and Hajime's relative to this Hakari. Maybe Hajime versus Sukuna isn't a full wash. Hajime just may go crazy. However, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being patrons. I greatly appreciate all the support you guys give. I could not do this stuff without you guys, and I'm happy to do it for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is the Thag of the Pencil, writing off.